Xbox might be closing another studio. Coming out of Summer Game Fest, sentiment was riding high for all the platforms. Microsoft had a pretty good showcase. People were feeling pretty good about it. They even announced the return of Xbox console exclusives. Gears of War E-Day is an exclusive now. It wasn't going to be. It is now. They also said Clockwork Revolution is going to be an exclusive. The question was always like, okay, how is that going to be different this time than the last time the company had exclusives for the Xbox? The answer to that is it doesn't seem like it's going to be all that different, and so they're going to have to find their gains and their returns and their profitability elsewhere. And if that sounds ominous, it's because it should. Very likely, the company is planning to close a handful of studios, maybe at least one. According to reporting, Rebecca Valentine, Ethan Gotch over at Kotaku are reporting Compulsion Games, the studio responsible for South of Midnight, is going to be shuttered. Now, that's not necessarily like a guarantee. It seems like it's in conversation right now inside of Microsoft. In fact, it sounds like the studio might even be trying to negotiate some sort of, who knows, maybe an escape deal, maybe some other way to keep the studio open. But Microsoft and Compulsion Games reportedly are now having those negotiations on top of these rumors that the studio might be closed. Just last week, Asher Sharma had a note talking about how things have to change at Xbox. The company's making $500 million less per year in revenue. Even though they spent $20 billion in expansion cost over the last 5 years, they've not seen that return. If anything, Microsoft is subsidizing Xbox even more. Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, is talking about, yeah, that's got to change as well. YouTube makes more money from Xbox than Microsoft does. Does it sound like a thing that company wants to keep around? And now there's reporting that Xbox could get spun off or could partner with a different company and sort of get out from underneath Microsoft. Private equity, that always makes things better, right? But yeah, this is the grim part of this whole journey here. It does feel like a lot of people's jobs are in jeopardy, just as they have been in this industry for the last several years. And maybe there's not a lot of light at the end of that tunnel.